Hello Williams, welcome back to my channel, and this is the next video where we're going to be discussing about the overall sentiment of the market and how exactly the market performed today. Yes, today is the 20th of May, and yes, pretty much it was an amazing day. We saw a good bull run today, and yes, market was green finally. So yeah, it was pretty much obvious, and it was expected because of the overall markets, global market scenario. We saw SGX Nifty to be had a closing around plus 1.38%, and yes, Nasdaq was also somewhere around flat. So we were expecting a gap up opening. But yes, if you would have to look at the previous figures, yesterday we saw a huge gap down, and yes, right after that we saw a bearish momentum continue till the level of 15,800, and yes, the market closed around the level of 15,800. So day before yesterday also, market had a closing around at the price of 16,250, somewhere near to that. But yes, based on the yesterday's momentum, it was a huge gap down, and also we saw a bearish momentum. But yes, market has taken a good reversal, and we saw a huge good bull run today. So market opened at the price of around 16,043, where actually the market opened. And yes, right after that we saw a complete good bull side momentum and the complete bullish momentum of the market. So market opened around this point, and yes, because of the previous resistances which happened around the level of 16,100, we saw a little bit of sluggish nature in the market. Market consolidated a little bit, and then yes, it took a little bit of small reversal around this level at the time of 11:45, and right after that, after just having a small reversal, the market continued again, and it made a high of around at the price of 16,283. That was the high made, and the closing was at the price of 16,266, where the market closed. Yes, it was overall a good run, because if the market is going up in the upside by making some sort of a price action, then yes, it's a good sign. We can expect some sort of bullish nature in the market, and that is actually healthy momentum. Because if it is just going in the one-sided momentum with the complete 90-degree side, then yes, it's not a healthy momentum. But yes, the market moved slowly with some price action, and yes, that's a healthy momentum, and basis on that we saw a good high made. Because day before yesterday as well, the closing was around at this level only, and because of the huge gap down yesterday based upon the overall FI selling, and also because of the world's market scenario, we saw a gap down as well as the bearish momentum yesterday. But yes, market has taken the reversal. It has came back to the same level around 16,266. So that's a healthy sign. We can expect some sort of a buying coming in the later days. But yes, we are not still sure that whether it's a reversal, whether the market is gonna go up or not. Because if you would have to look at the on the broader side, if you would have to check the charts on the basis of on the weekly chart on the wider side, then yes, we are still not sure until or unless it's gonna close around at the level of 16,500 or 600. Let me show you how exactly and what I mean to say that. So this is basically the weekly chart, and on the basis of that, let me show you. Okay. So yeah, this is the weekly chart, and we can see that we've been discussing the same thing again and again. We have seen, if you would have seen my previous videos as well, you would have checked that I had mentioned this point. There is a consolidation around this point, and also these are the double bottoms that we are seeing right now. And based on the reversal on this week, we still are not sure that is it the reversal or not, because up until it's going to cross the 50% bearish side of the market, and that would be around the level of 16,500. Until or unless it's going to cross this level, then we are not sure that whether it's a reversal or not. So yes, it's a good sign. The market has already reached to the level of 16,250. Then we can expect some sort of a buying coming in the upcoming weeks, and that will be a good sign. But yes, if the market's gonna close below this level, 15,600, then yes, we can say that the selling is still remaining and still going to continue up until the level of 15,000. That is pretty much expected. But yes, we can only just analyze the data. We can just only say that it might going to happen. We need the surety, and the market is completely surprising all of us on the daily basis. We saw a huge gap down, we saw a huge bull run today with a gap up. So yes, market is supreme. We have to respect that. We are just over here who's going to analyze the charts. But yes, based on the data, based on the things that we have, we can only just do the prediction. But talking about the fact that it sometimes becomes difficult to trade in the live market. It is easy to say the things after once the market is closed. But yes, we can just sit over here and just do the analysis. But yes, we can definitely proceed according to the market's scenario. Okay, so let me show you, this was the global data, and let me also show you the FI part, that how exactly the FI selling and all the things were. Give me a moment. Okay, so yes, the overall buying side was strong today. If we would have to see the FI selling, it was 1265. The selling was 1265, but overall the DI side was on the higher side today, and it was having the buying of 2148. So that's the reason the bullish momentum was there in the market. And yes, overall sector, if you would have to talk about, all of the major sectors are in green today. And yes, there were some only limited stocks which were in red. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And Reliance made a high of 2,624. That's really huge, and it was in green with the percentage on the percentage basis as 5.83%. And talking about the other sectors, be it IT, be it auto, or be it energy, all of the sectors were on green side. And talking about the metal, really performed very well with a positive note of 4.20%. So yes, overall market was green because of this huge bullish momentum. Talking about my trade, usually I don't trade much on Fridays. I just wait for my sign. If that sign is there, then only I take a small trade. And yes, that's what I did today. So yes, I was trying, because of this bullish sign, I was waiting for a reversal, I was waiting for a pause, and that's when I tried to took my entry. So as soon as I saw, it was around at the time of 11:45, I saw a negative candle. Let me show you in the 5 minutes chart that how exactly I was predicting the moment. So it was around at the time of 11:45. I was just waiting for a negative sign, because I was thinking that the market shouldn't be going up and up all the way with some green candles. So I was waiting for that negative sign. As soon as the RSI was a little bit down, and based on my pivots, I saw the negative sign over here. The red candles were quite far away from the EMAs. I took one entry. I just shorted CE 16,500. I took an OTM trade. I shorted 16,500. But yes, I was waiting for some time. I was thinking that it's gonna reach up to the level of 16,100, but my trade got wrong, my analysis got wrong. And yes, all of a sudden, I was just waiting for 5 minutes. I was just waiting for the closing to be made below the level of 16,110. Market took a reversal. My stop loss got triggered. And yes, overall, it was a loss for today. Then I did not re-enter. I was thinking that the market's gonna go up, and I was around this point as well, 16,200. There was so much of consolidation happened, and that's the reason I was not pretty much sure. I was not able to get my signs. I was not able to capture the negative side over here, because I prefer doing option selling. I could have easily shorted the PE levels, but yes, because of the overall sentiment of the market, which is bearish, I was not exactly sure whether I should re-enter or not. So I just got a stop loss hit over here, and I made a loss of around somewhere around 1,500 today, and that's absolutely fine. Sometimes it happens. The analysis don't work really well, and yes, the stop loss got triggered. So that's pretty much it, and it was overall a good day. The market sign was good. Overall we saw a good bull run. And yes, we are still expecting the same thing to happen in the coming next week. But yes, overall, I would say the market sentiment is still bearish. So I will not be going for a rigorous buying. I will wait for some time, wait for some closings. Then only I will trade on the wider side or on the rigorous side. So what we can expect from the market, I would say that we still have some good resistances at this point: 16,350, 16,400. These are the good two resistances. And based on that, if we have to take a look on the bottom side, then yes, we can expect 15,800 to be as a good support. Then I would say that if the market is for the next week, I would say the market may be moving around this particular point, 16,400, or at the bottom side if we would have to see that 15,800, because we have been seeing complete volatility in this particular week. The market has gone up, it has gone down, it has gone up once again, and still again we have seen this bull run. So it was a complete volatile sideways market, I would say, this week that we had seen. But what we can expect from the coming weeks market, maybe if the market's gonna go up above the levels of 16,300, then we can expect some sort of a buying coming in once again, and yes, we can see some good highs coming in the coming week. But yes, if it's gonna open up below this level, then we can expect some sort of a consolidation happen once again, because of the good resistances at the top, and 16,000 gonna act as a good support. So the market's gonna move around this level only for the next coming week. It's gonna take a pause once again, I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's it in this video, and hope you liked my analysis, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.